everybody, Razorblade Mango here, and I just got out of a screening of The Nice Guys, starring Ryan Gosling and Russell Crowe. And go see it. That's pretty much my recommendation. Go see it. You're going to have a very, very enjoyable time. And going into this, I'd seen the trailers and I thought they were funny, but I intentionally didn't read any of the reviews. I really had no idea what to expect. And I found myself laughing a lot, pretty hard actually. Ryan Gosling is very funny as always. Russell Crowe, he and Russell Crowe have surprisingly good chemistry. I thought they were very enjoyable to see, like, work off of each other and do the whole not buddy cop, but buddy dynamic thing. I was surprised by how bloody it was, how gory it got. Not that it ever felt, mean-spirited or ugly or anything like that. It was just gory, but it never struck me like a bad tone or anything like that. I really, really liked the whole 70s atmosphere that Shane Black went with. Everything from the opening credits to just the set piece stuff. Like, they had like a ton of like old cars. They showed posters for like Jaws 2 and stuff like that. And the film is just, it moves at a very good pace. Like, it feels lean. Even in situations where the pacing can get, and I know that I talk about that a lot, the pacing, but me personally, I am very sensitive, is that the right word? I guess sensitive when it comes to like pesky pacing issues, so I always look for that. When I watch a movie, I don't want it to be this bumpy ride where I go, oh my god, it's just I can't get into this because of how maddeningly inefficient the pacing is. But this felt like it moved at a really good pace, even despite some of my problems with it. Like, I don't think some jokes really hit. And I'm not usually a fan of Shane Black's writing. That's the weird thing. As much as I like the Lethal Weapon movies, and I like Iron Man 3, I don't know, there's just something about Shane Black's writing that, like Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. The last time I watched Kiss Kiss Bang Bang, I really disliked it, and I could not get into it. But what he wrote here, I thought was really damn good. Very great, almost great. If it had really, if they had maybe ended it a little earlier and had like less some of the padding stuff, it would have been better. But as this really interesting crime buddy comedy detective film, it was really good. I know this is gonna be a shorter video than usual because I gotta get going. But I wanted to bring you guys my out of the theater impressions, like I always like to do. And I just really enjoyed it. I especially, it was very, very funny. That's like the main takeaway from the movie. And sometimes that can save a movie. Like, I'm not all that crazy about Deadpool. I'll just come out and say that. But the reason I like it is because I think it's okay. But the one thing that saved it for me was that it was really goddamn funny. But everything else I thought was really lacking. Here, I think there's enough of like really excellent style, good, surprisingly good action, funny dialogue, funny writing, that the comedy is allowed to, prosper, and it grows naturally throughout the story. And it never feels like it's crammed in, like, oh, we have to have a funny moment here. We have to have some kind of goofy oddball moment. Every little bit of comedy, it feels organic to either the story or to these characters. And it never feels like the story and the comedy are like two separate things. Whereas I guess that was my problem with Deadpool, where I feel like the comedy is trying to do one thing, and then here's the story and the characters doing like something else that aren't Deadpool. And it felt very disjointed. But here, it's a very nice mixture of the two, where the comedy serves the story and the story serves the comedy. It's a good relationship between them. And that's what I really liked about The Nice Guys. And that's what I was very impressed with by Shane Black's writing. And his directing, I thought, was very good as well. Like I said, the action surprised me, because there's quite a bit of action in the movie. There's a lot of shooting, but I expected it to be this like shaky cam, stupid, awkward mess, but it was very tightly directed, very well edited. I could clearly see what was going on. I felt the impact. That's another thing. The sound design is incredible when it comes to these like punches and kicks and gunshots and people getting, because people die a lot in the movie. There's a scene where Russell Crowe is beating the shit out of Keith David's character, and every time he punches Keith David or he like knocks something into him or shoots him in the leg at one point, I mean, I felt it. I was like, holy shit. Like, I kind of like jolted back in my seat a little bit during some of these punches. Like, I don't know if it was like great audio design, a great sound system in our theater, but man, with those fucking punches, like that is how you sound edit a punch. Just bam, and you can just feel it like, oh my god. Like, he really knocked the shit out of that guy. So, yeah, I guess that's really all I gotta say for now about The Nice Guys, but overall, I really enjoyed it. It's almost my favorite movie of the year. There's like, I think like, I'm debating whether this is better than Hail Caesar and Batman Bad Blood, but it's up there. I'm really trying to think, because I don't remember the last time I've laughed that hard during a movie. I mean, it's a great comedy. It's been a long time since I've seen like a really awesome comedy like that. And especially in one that's like as stylish and interesting and like something we don't really see all that often. And it felt like an old school, funny crime movie. So if you're able to catch a screening of The Nice Guys, you know, this weekend or whenever, if you're looking at the theater and going, oh god, what should we see? Nice Guys. Yeah, bring your friends, bring your date, bring your wife, husband, girlfriend, whatever, boyfriend. It's a great time. It's a lot of fun. And that's like the biggest, that like as well as it being a great comedy, I had a lot of fun. And that's a big takeaway from this movie. I had a lot of fun. Like, I had a really kind of shitty day at work today, and I went to go see that movie right after with a friend of mine. It instantly made me feel better. Like, right from, like, the opening scenes, I was laughing. Like, it had me right from the opening. So, yeah, Nice Guys. Highly recommended for me. Really, really enjoyed it. Alright, thank you guys for watching. If you like what you see, subscribe. Let me know what you thought of The Nice Guys, or if you've seen it already, you know, what did you like, dislike about it. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Have a good one, guys. Take care.